You're strong. Be strong. Give me little abs. And down. Press down in the pelvic floor. Good. Now aim at the 2. Put your finger on the trigger. Okay. Now gently press it to the rear. Did you move the gun before it fired?
Yes.
All right. So let's stop doing that. Let's let this relax. Okay. Now just feel the trigger. Are the sights aimed in? Start moving the trigger. Start moving the trigger. Just keep going. Just keep going. Get down a little lower on the trigger. A little lower. A little lower. There you go. Now keep it moving. Keep it moving. All right, still a big movement. So I'm going to help you now. Take this hand off. Okay. All right. Thumb up. What a misshaped hands you have. All right. Can you see the 2?
Yes.
All right. You aim in. You aimed in now?
Not quite yet.
All right. You good?
Aimed in. Whoop,
right.
nope, just moved.
Okay.
Aimed in.
Now keep aiming and you press the trigger for me. Did you feel how you moved my hand?
Yep.
All right, let's do it one more time. I want you to hold it still. I'm going to put pressure up and into your hand. Feel that?
Yep.
Now aim and go. I'm not going to let you do it. Well, look at that.
Look at that.
Now you do it. Now you do it. Okay, now feel the pressure. Let's do this together. I put pressure up and into the trigger guard. Now you relax your trigger hand, good, and just gently press the trigger without pushing down. And you interfered with the sensation, but you did it the second time. So let's do it one more time, okay? No pushing down. Exhale. Good. Don't worry about the process, the outcome. Just see in the process. Ready? Now just gently press, 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 press. Beautiful, right through the center of the 2.
I'll be damned.
All right, take your finger off the trigger and go back to the holster. Are we communicating now?
I think we
What
are.
did we do on the last one? What made the difference? I gave you something to do, which was what? Press, 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 press. It was a continuous action. I actually ran out of breath and had
You
to
can turn around, sweetheart.
All right,
You're free.
So did that help you?
Huge.
Yeah.
It drowns out the negative voices.
That's exactly it. We've got to give the mind something to do instead of jumping around like a monkey. All right, monkeys like to throw poo and create chaos. That's what they do. You guys ever been around a monkey before? They're horrible creatures. And you got one in your head, it's going to distract you from what you need to do. So all we need to do is find a process that works for you. For her, it was silencing the voice, so I just said press, 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 which became her own voice, and she'll just say press, press. Some people say prep, prep, prep. It doesn't matter what the word is because it gives you something to do. Does that make sense to everybody? Mm-hmm. Is that a different way to approach the coaching of marksmanship? It is. And the reason it's like this is I did a lot of long-range shooting, so we really had to have the results from the long-range rifle. I understand the process of shooting at a different level than most pistol shooters do because we had to be so perfect to hit a 1,000-yard target. All right, you're hitting a 2-inch target at 3 yards. You still need to be perfect, but you need to do the right things. And we got to figure out what your key is. And I'm going to give it to you, but you're going to probably throw it away pretty quickly too, because you just can't believe you didn't think of that, right? You're like, damn, why isn't that my thing? But if you see it better on the target and you get tired of missing, then try the thing I gave you. And make it your own. Make it your thing instead of my thing, and then it's your information. And every time you do it correctly, I want you to celebrate. Every time you do it incorrectly, I want you to correct yourself without emotion. So if you're calling yourself names when you miss, stop doing it. You will store that in the amygdala, which is responsible for fight or flight, and it's almost impossible to overcome negative repercussions. We have 3 negative thoughts to every 1 positive thought. We're negative creatures because it kept us alive. It's a survival mechanism. But you must celebrate when you do something right. That's what I want. That's what I want, and remember that. When it's not what I want, I'm going to correct it because it tells me I missed, so make the correction, but don't yell at yourself. And then when you do it right, say you did a good job. It's not woo-woo magic, it's how athletes perform at the highest level. Because if you're against yourself, it's the whole world against you. You don't even have one person on your side. But if you'll start correcting yourself correctly, then you get at least 1 person on your side. And then Shelly and I'll be on your side, so it's at least 3 against, 7 billion, right? So think about that, it's important.